Okay, we're here today with Pepin Public Library. We're going to do just a couple of simple things that will update some book lists on the homepage of the website, and then button and links that go to the More catalog for some kinds of changing out links to existing book lists on the More catalog. So Christy's going to drive, and we're going to start by scrolling down, or sorry, enabling the visual builder. You can do it in any order. And what we're going to do is when that pops up, because it's probably going to refresh the page a couple times, depending on internet speed.
Well, it was working better. While it's doing that, I'm going to,
Yep.
oh, there it comes. Okay.
Okay, there it goes. Let it spin. Okay. Then down at the bottom of there, you've got your book list. Yep, and it's going to spin again. This is what always happens to me is Divi loads and then it reloads right when I go to do something.
Of course.
Okay. Down. Okay, so Pepin has these two book lists that are unique to them. So do you want to change the what's cooking one first?
Okay.
Okay, so hover over it and click on the gear icon. This is an existing book carousel, so all we're going to do is make one small change in there. And when you click on the gear icon, it's going to open up that code. And I can put a reference into chat in a few minutes about where to find instructions on this. But basically, what we need to do is change that one number, that 10-digit number at the end of the orange more.bibliocommons link. And Christy, you've got that up in that My More tab. Is that correct?
Soon. I forgot to get to the list. All right, but I know where it is.
Okay, perfect. Flip in here, and I'm going to go to a link for training.
Okay, and that was what's cooking?
Yes, that was what's cooking.
Okay. So that would be this number here.
So, yes. So it's hard to find this number, but that's the last 10-digit number. It's not the one before it. It's not the one at the end with the 2024. We want that 10-digit number. And all you have to do is copy it. It will only be found up in that URL. It's nowhere else on the Bibliocommons. You're going to take that and replace the 218 number there. Just paste her in.
Ta-da.
And like that, now we hit the green check mark. And we could do the other one right away, but let's take a look. Let's exit the visual builder. Oh, actually it just did it for us right there. See, we've got what's cooking 2024. We didn't even need to refresh the page or exit. It's right there. So now we can go ahead and do that Chit Chat Book Club. Again, hover over till you get to the gear icon. Oh,
Wrong.
no, wrong one.
Wrong one. Hover
to the, yep, there you go, that gear icon thingy.
All right.
Now we're going to change that 174 number. And while you're pulling that up, this link in the chat is if you want more information on those book carousels that we're working on right now, that training document will have that for you. And there, so now you want that 204 number.
Yep. Just a minute, my screen's got extra stuff popped open. When,
yep. Oh, because I got through the chat on there for you. Sorry about that.
I thought it would disappear. Well, come on.
This is a kind of a putsy weird thing that you can't just pull this all important number anywhere else, but we do what we do.
Yeah.
Works.
I don't know if it's going to time out. I can't see the number because of the.
Oh, you can move the bar. Click on it and drag it out of the way. Did that help? No. Yeah, when you're sharing your screen, you get a weird
hide
bar in the way.
Nope, that didn't do it either. Oh, video. Oh, that was that one over there. Okay.
It's frustrating for me because I can totally see it and you can't.
Yeah, there we go. I found whatever. Oh, and I did
Okay.
highlight it.
Yep.
Okay, so I had managed to get it highlighted.
Got it somehow in there. Okay, now you just
Yeah,
need to take it back to your web page. You just have to cut.
I'm gonna re-highlight it just
Okay,
so make certain I copy the right thing.
perfect.
All right, and then
There,
back over here.
and that's gonna replace that one. And
And
just like that, it changed in the background too. So now we should have Chit Chat Book Club 2024.
okay,
Perfect.
good.
So now we're going to exit Visual Builder, well, hit Control S or those purple dots at the bottom to save your work.
Okay,
And over on the very corner, save. Yeah. And this is just review for anybody who's watching this video and needs a constant reminder to save. And then exit Visual Builder up at the very top. And let your page load. And now when you scroll down, it should have those new book lists added. Okay, 2024's. That look
good.
good to you?
Yes, that's exactly. Now let's just double check that they go to where
Go
they're
to the right
supposed to.
place.
And yes, okay.
Cool.
So
Okay.
back to that. All right.
Okay. So now you want to change out where those redirect from buttons on the program page, correct?
Correct.
So we want Chit Chat Book Club.
So while these will work, I would like to change this 2022 to be 2024, and then yes, redirect.
Okay, so we're gonna make this a little more efficient when we can enable the visual builder again,
Okay.
and we'll have a little bit of room to work with that once that all pops up. Oh, that actually came up really fast this time. Okay, so scroll back over to it, or just hover over the 2023 area one. Now, before,
Oops, I
oh,
didn't do it.
no, I decided it had to load again.
Yep.
Typical. Okay, so click right where you are. You see where that's duplicate module?
Yes.
Click on the duplicate module, that double, yep, right there. Click
Okay.
on that. Now that's going to give you two 2023s. If you're done
Uh-huh.
with the 2022, I would delete, go back up and hover over 2022 and then hit the little trash can. And we're going to remove 2022.
Well, just a question now. Do you
Yes.
think just having two featured and then underneath we do have all Pepin book lists is two enough?
That is one of those, that's your call. Like, do
Okay.
people, I mean, if you have, so the all Pepin book list, does that go back and archive it in that spot?
It goes to again to the Bibliocommons
Ah,
list of things that we,
have done.
yes. Okay, I'm gonna delete this one
Okay.
just to be,
And we can always restore. Oh,
yep, yep,
here's a good one. Hit
yep.
Control Z right now. Not that you couldn't reduplicate. There, it
There,
brings it back. Now try that again. I think it just clicked twice. So
it probably did, yes.
there's one. Okay. And we can always go back and restore or find things again. And the further more changes you make, the harder it is to go back. But if you decided that you needed that 2023 back, it's actually, we can reverse engineer and recreate that button if somebody comes in and says, but I want that one.
Okay,
So on the 2020 and the second 2023, go and click on the gear icon for that one. And this is the one we're going to change to 2024. So you'll change that right there. And now I would immediately, before you do anything else, I would do the admin label. Because on the back side, this is getting back into talking about website accessibility. See what you got here. The
yes,
website accessibility piece, some screen readers are going to not read that 2023, 2024. They're going to read the admin label. So it's a nice habit to double check and make sure that that matches what your title text is.
Which it doesn't, so
Which it
good.
doesn't. So, and now you scroll up to the link. And in that area in there is where you're going to change out that 174 again.
So let's see.
Yes.
Ah, there it is again. I think it was the last one that I had copied, but let's just be accurate. And that goes there. And then we save.
Okay.
And now do we exit and then?
We can, just because we noticed that admin label was wrong there, do we want to fix the 2023 one? Make
Probably.
sure that admin label matches.
Yep.
There you are.
See, these are the secret hidden things
Yeah.
that I don't notice, don't think about, don't look for.
Nope. And most people aren't, and this is where, as we begin just talking about that website accessibility, we talk about this a little bit more on a regular basis. I think that that'll be something that hopefully will become more of a habit. And I expect people who have just started managing their website, you're not going to be able to think about all the things, but these are little things that you can tag on as we get more comfortable. Cool. And then you can exit the visual builder and test and make sure those links go to where you expect them.
Yes.
Cool. Sweet.
And double check this one. And yes.
Excellent. Okay, so I got our chit chat done.
Okay, so now this here is all book lists.
Let's see what that does.
Which takes us to, yes.
Okay.
That looks correct, because then you can go to more of them.
Oh, wow, you've got you planned out 2025, 2026, 2027. You're like summer reading.
Well, I got on a roll for a bit.
Uh-huh.
So
That looks
yeah,
really good.
I did.
Nice.
So anyway, we're
Great. I like it. You're working ahead. Okay, so now what's cooking? So do people actually cook for this one?
Yes, this year we had the featured lists, and then people came in and took that specific cookbook home, chose a recipe, and then we meet once a month with a potluck.
Oh, nice.
Pretty cool, huh?
That is pretty awesome. I want that book club.
So now next year we are going to continue the general idea, but we're going to do it by region, and then people can use whatever cookbook they want, call in whatever they want, and we will still call in to have available for checkout various cookbooks, but they don't all have to use the same cookbook.
Oh, cool.
So
Okay.
when we get, should we start here with this?
Yeah, let's do that one.
Okay, because then you'll see part of the list.
Okay.
So now I need to go find.
I'm back to finding that one.
Uh-huh. And that's this one. And that is this number here. And then I changed that here. See, I am trainable.
You are. And it's just taking the time.
Okay, I did something wrong because it didn't work down here.
Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 6, 5, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. So it starts at 2, 3, ends with 5, 9.
Yeah, maybe I didn't catch it all. So let me try it again.
Oh, I see what happened, but
I do. Yep, I do too. I didn't go far enough to get rid of
You got one extra digit there.
numbers. Yep.
And there it is. It's really nice to see it be a pop up right behind and confirms that you got it right there.
Uh-huh. Good. And then that then will take us to the other link to the Bibliocommons.
Correct.
And then let's add another button and we'll have two buttons that go to those specific lists in addition to the one that takes you to all of the lists. This will
Okay.
be consistent with the chit chat
Okay.
one.
Okay. So you go ahead and do it and see.
So I go over here and I duplicate module
Perfect.
and then yeah, come on. Have to change, oh, gear, see, to change to be the 4.
Mhm.
Check my admin label. And that will be 24. Save those. This then is going to, oh, I didn't change the URL, the link. That's where I missed a step. So here I need to
Oh,
change that.
call
Huh?
you. I'm gonna call it on you right there. Is that the last 10-digit one?
Ah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. It's this one here.
Yeah.
Yep. Did look different. So that goes there. And then that, again, we should save those things.
Mhm.
And then we'll go exit the visual builder.
Perfect.
And then we will click on that one and hopefully go to the correct list. Yes,
Okay.
yes, okay. So I need to go in here then at some point and change, I don't have the personal trainer is taking a new job. So
Oh,
she's now teaching full-time at the local school, so she's not doing my book club anymore.
so it's
Oh,
a new plan,
yeah,
but
well,
it sounds like you've got a good one.
so the staff, myself or one of my staff will just do it instead. And we've got questions made up, so it's very low key. By now, the ones that come on a regular basis kind of understand how it all goes, so we'll be fine without her. But yeah,
Glad you got that kicked off. All
yeah.
right.
So I can make changes to that on my own. I know that.
Okay, cool. Anything else on your website that,
Though I think those were the main things.
okay.
I'll just double check here. Because those things, yeah, I could change that out, but it's a nice placeholder.
Um, if you want to, because you're like, okay, summer reading 2023 is it is a placeholder. Do you want to make it invisible and see what it looks like if you just kind of hide it for now?
Oh, we could do that.
Okay, so enable visual builder on that one.
And we'll wait.
Wait for it and see if it loads again.
Is it going to? I think
And
so.
there we go.
Yep. So
Okay,
then, here on this one, correct?
that one. So click on that gear icon. And what you're going to do for this one is go up to that advanced tab. You can leave everything in here just as it is for now.
Mm-hmm.
And now scroll down. There's a visibility is the second from the bottom or kind of right there. Yep. Click on that. Now check the box in front of each of those phone, tablet, and desktop.
Okay.
And that's going to basically the trick to this is like you want it checked to make it disappear and you want it unchecked to make it appear. For some reason that's backwards in my mind. Like I feel like if it's checked, it's going to appear, but this is a little backwards. Now, if you click if you save this right now and you exit Visual Builder, or save your work, always save your work. I need to remember to save my work. and then exit Visual Builder. What this should do is realign everything. It might leave a blank space. We'll see. So in this case, it does leave a blank space, but it just hides the content.
And
You,
that's okay.
if you're happy with that, that's totally fine. You could shift around, but I kind of like the way you've got Read Africa laid out right there. And what it does is it's just going to be that placeholder. You can come back in as soon as you've got your 2024 information, just type that in right over top of your 2023.
Right. And then add the new graphic, the new clip art, whatever.
Yep,
Uh-huh.
exactly. Exactly.
And then I don't know where, oh, that brings us down to the bottom of the page. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll, yeah, leave this for right now.
Okay.
I have applied for another South Asia
Okay.
grant, but their awards announcement won't be until January. So I
Okay.
may want to at some point add another list in here, but that's a later thing.
Perfect. And if you want to try it on your own, you can do the same thing as we did for the buttons, where when you enable the visual builder, use that duplicate module. So like
Sure.
take that South Asia 2022, duplicate the module, and then you'll be able to just do the same editing where you go to the gear icon and put in the new 10-digit code in there. And that way you don't have to like reinvent the wheel, add a new module or anything. So that's a little
Sure.
Peter workaround. But if you come
Okay.
back if you
And
forget by then, we can work through it together.
and adding another one will just stretch out the page, right?
Mhm.
So it's just it makes it longer automatically, so then you just have more to scroll through.
Exactly.
Okay, so I don't have to worry about pixels and height and
Nope.
any of that to fit.
Isn't that lovely?
It is. It's very nice. Yes.
Since we're kind of looking at your page and we're talking about what it looks like, do you know, let's talk about a little bit on responsive design. If you grab the top corner of your browser window and squish it in and make it smaller, yeah, right there, click and drag it and keep going there and go all the way over as far as it'll let you. This will give you an idea of what it looks like on a phone. So you can see what it is to scroll down and what the spacing might look like. This will probably see now it took your invisible space and it just took it away completely and mushed everything together for you. So on a phone, this should look really nice
Mhm.
where you don't have that extra gap right there.
Okay. Yep. I see what you mean. Yes.
Yeah. So you don't have, so speaking of not having to think about pixels or anything, Divi does all the work for you where you don't have to worry about, oh gosh, how is this going to resize itself? It's just going to automatically do all of that for you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think that still looks good. All right.
Cool. And then you can remax this. Yep. Let's go right back.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that is again.